Hi guys, Rachel Youngson here from UsePLR.com and WholeFoodPLR.com. We are here with our weekly PLR Power Hour. This is where we ask questions, we get advice, showcase our business, talk about the exciting things that we do, and figure out what the heck to do with all that PLR. So today, we have been running our Grow Your Business Using PLR bundle. So what I really wanted to do today was, first of all, let you guys know where the bundle affiliate leaderboard stands, let you know, answer any questions that you may have with the bundle, and see what you need from me today. So it's a little bit different than we usually do. Usually, for those who don't know, we have a topic going in beforehand, but we have a lot of new members who've been coming into the group because of the bundle, which is great, but I want to know how to best serve everybody. So for those of you who don't know me, I run UsePLR.com, and I also run WholeFoodPLR.com. UsePLR actually came after Whole Food. Whole Food is where we focus on paleo and whole foods, and in teaching my audience there what to do with their PLR, UsePLR was born, and we realized there was this huge need for this way of putting your PLR into action. So before we get started, or as we're getting started, I guess I should say, hey Brenda, good to see you today. One thing that we do is I ask everyone if they want to talk today or if they want to lurk. You're more than welcome to lurk. And some people choose to use this hour to just have an hour to do stuff with their PLR so that I can be here if they have any problems or anything. That's fine too. So if you could just please put in the chat box whether you want to lurk or talk today. And I know it's a little bit intimidating, but I especially encourage our newer members, if you feel up to it, to talking just a little bit so that we can give you some guidance on where to go for your PLR needs. Hey Ruth, good to see you today. No worries, Kim. No worries, Miss Carol. So, oh, good. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you, Cara. Hi, good to see you today. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. Am I saying your name right? Is it Cara or Kara?
Kara.
Kara, I'm sorry. I know a Cara. It's spelled this.
Oh.
Sorry.
I answered anything close.
So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we've crossed paths, I believe.
I think so. I've had it on my schedule and things get insane.
Yeah, well, I've been there. I don't know right offhand if you're in our group or not, but we do have replays over there. So if you're not in there, let me know and I'll get you a link. But so what do you do? What's your business? Would you want to tell us a little bit about that?
I'm primarily a life coach.
Good.
But I'm not usually just doing one thing. So I'm also working on starting a low content publishing. I've been dabbling with some other publishing, doing out of print books and things like that, but I want to do some planners and other things.
That's great. We have some folks who are really good with that in our group. Jen Brockman, Audrey, I'm going to butcher her last name, but Jen Brockman for sure. She's one of our teachers on our Power Hours sometimes, and she's actually, we have a Power Hour where she goes over exactly how to edit a journal, where to sell it, and all that good stuff. So you can find that on our YouTube channel, Use PLR, or in our Facebook group, and I will find a link for you before we get done. I'll try to hunt it down before we get done here. But yeah, with that low content stuff, she's also got a easy printables design school that that folks have liked. And in our bundle, we also have another low content person. I don't remember her name right off the top of my head, but she's also got a lot of training and stuff on low content. So you're in the right place. I personally don't do it, but I know a lot of people who do it, and they love it. So it makes me very envious because I always hear, especially from Jen, she can make these planners and it takes just such a little effort, and then she can print them out. So she's got these actual physical planners, and I mean, she sells them digitally. It's such a nice business, but So
That's kind of what I have in mind, is something like that for targeted areas that different customer groups, I should say, that I have contact with.
well, Jen she's been with us since the beginning, so she's said that we can always tag her in anything to anyone who's interested in low content stuff, because that's what she does. So
Right.
And because she creates low content PLR, she is more than willing to help you edit it and do whatever you need to do with it. And she can help you find PLR providers who will get you that stuff quickly, so you could, turn it quickly.
I have tons, actually. I think I've been collecting, it seems, for about 6 months. And in fact, my last week has been nothing but trying to get it organized, because I have so much stuff for a few different areas, because seems like I'm always trying to start something else. But it was overwhelming, spread across 3 computers and my OneDrive and my Google Drive, and it was just a nightmare.
Don't worry, my friend, you are in a safe space. We call that PLR hoarding, and I do it, and a lot of other folks do too. We've been taming. A lot of us have been focusing on taming that PLR beast, but it's like I tell my clients, it's so hard because you get these specials and you have the bonuses and you get the early bird deal, and it's like, if it's in your niche, it's very hard to pass that up. Sometimes we jump and we buy it, but we don't actually have a plan for it yet. But I mean, the price is so good, right? But so one of the things that I try to help my clients do is figure out that plan and figure out that series of steps to know, this is what I want to do with it, this is how I want to repurpose it, this is how I'm going to get it out quickly. And that way they kind of have that formula, and they can do that super fast once they do it once, because you have that template basically that you can just follow. So I completely get it.
I've been determined to get in here for that reason.
Oh, I'm so honored. I'm glad to have you here.
It's been, like I said, it's been on my calendar for a month at least. Like, I see it and it's like, I'm running out the door. But that's why I've been so determined to get in here, because I have hundreds and hundreds of files and I haven't done a single thing. And
we have I don't know if you are interested, but we also have another Power Hour on organizing your PLR with Trello and organizing it with Google Drive.
I haven't seen that, but I'm using my Google Drive, and I'm just switching from Trello over to Infinity.
I haven't heard of that.
Oh, you should check out startinfinity.com, because they have a lifetime thing, and it actually is very user-friendly, very similar to Trello, but there's even more. And they have a lifetime, right now they're doing a special. It's $99 for a lifetime.
Wow. Just so you know, for future reference, whenever you come and we chit-chat like this and you mention something, you're always welcome to throw that link in the chat box. So if you have an affiliate link, feel free to drop it in here, and then it will go into the resources at the bottom of this video as well. So when I put it on YouTube and I put it on the Facebook group, it'll all be there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the hope is that I have an
affiliate, but I just am always telling people about awesome resources.
Well, that's good too. And I will make a note to get you Jen's planner, Hour, and Google Drive. Okay, my friend Ruthanne says, Rachel, do you or does anyone know how and where to get journals, etc., printed reasonably? Surprise, I have a couple of groups that want me to put them in their places of business. Yay!
Awesome.
I know, right? That's wonderful, Ruthanne. I will tackle that in just one quick second, my friend. I am so proud of you. That's going to go into our wins for the week, because that's pretty darn amazing. So, Kara, do you feel like you know what to do with your PLR once you get it? Do you have any questions that you want to ask me today? Just before I move on, I want to be sure that if there's anything I can help you with,
At the moment, I have ideas. I'm trying to finish building my website and some other things for my coaching. So it's kind of been put on the back burner. But now I'm actually actively trying to take an hour a day just to put towards the low content so that I'll get started instead of indefinitely back burner.
Good for you. Good for you. That's sometimes the hardest. I do, a lot of these members know I do this, and then I do FBA, and that's often my back burner because this is where I make the money right now. So it's very hard, I know, to devote that hour. So congratulations to you for doing that. So if you have any questions, let us know, and I will drop those links in the chat box for you before the end of our Power Hour. And you can always reach out to me at rachel@useplr.com as well.
Okay, thank you.
And are you in our group, or would you like me to drop a link for that as well?
In the Facebook group?
Yes.
I think I am.
No worries. I'll drop it just to be sure. It was really nice talking to you today.
Thank you. Nice talking to you too.
And just so you know, Jen Brockman runs Planning Addicts. So if you ever need to get in touch with her or reach her, or you want to, learn more about her printable design school, that's where you can find her.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. I am so glad that you came to join us today.
Thanks.
All right, Miss Ruthanne. Thank you for that link, Kara. So, Ruthanne, do you want to talk today, or do you just want to do this via chat? Because we can totally do it either way. Whichever way you want to do it is fine. All right, so I'm just gonna, you're good talking? Okay. Hey, how are you? Can you hear me? Oh, I think I'm muting you and then you're unmuting me. We're a mess. There we go. How are you? I can't hear you, sweetheart. I can't hear you. Nope. I can tell you, but I can tell you what the answer you're looking for. I do have the answer that you're looking for. I don't know the service personally, but I know Jen Brockman, who's in our group, does that printing stuff out. And she can give us more information on that. So if you want to go into the group and tag her, I know that she will have an answer for you really fast. I can tell you that there's a lot of different places that do it, and there's a lot of different pricing options, but I don't feel comfortable talking about any of them because I don't have personal experience with them, and I'm not sure which of them is her recommendation. And so I kind of feel worried that I would steer you in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. And because I know what she does, she's able to do them quickly. She's able to get nice binded print copies. I don't know if you saw the other week when she had one on her desk and she showed us, it had the nice binding. It looked like a nice little book. But if you feel good going ahead and tagging her in a post over there in the group, she can definitely help us out with that. Or you can always email me, rachel@useplr.com, and I will start an email with you and me and her just to make sure we get you squared away. But I anticipate, though, Jen's pretty quick. I anticipate you'll have your answer by the end of the day. Sure. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help with that. It's because I don't do the low content. It's hard for me to, I don't want to wing it. Because it's the way I want to say it. I feel like if I wing it, there could be a disaster. So, oh, thank you, Ruthanne. Ruthanne says, you are always helpful. I say, thank you very much. I try to be. Miss Brenda, I hope you're doing good today. Hi, did you want to chat today? Just let me know in the chat box if you do, sweetheart. Okay, so the last time we all met we talked about moving the Power Hour to an every other week format. I just kind of want you guys to kind of roll it around in your mind, think about, whether or not that's something that you feel would benefit you better. I do feel that if we did, on one hand, I feel if we did every other week, then it would give me the ability to come every single time with topics prepared ahead of time for you guys, instead of like having a topic every other week like I tend to do now. But on the other hand, I am here to serve you. You're my community, and so my biggest concern is my community getting what they need to grow. So just think about it. Ruthanne says, Ruthanne says, if it makes it easier for you, I'm good with every other week. Well, thank you, Ruthanne. I appreciate it. Brenda said she's finished lunch, so we're going to chit chat. Good. Let's do it. Hey, Brenda, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
Say, I understand the struggle of trying to do it every week because it's like putting out a newsletter every week. So if you wanted to do something like every week, but you could have a short chat every week, and so you don't have to come up with an agenda for the week, but you would be available if somebody had a question.
Okay, so are you saying like maybe reduce it from an hour to a half hour?
Yeah.
But do it every week?
Yeah, just to touch base. This is just a check-in. Could be just 20 minutes. And if someone had an issue, they could talk about it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Very good. I run everything through Kelly before I make any final decisions. Mm-hmm. So I'll take that to her too, because I like that thought process of course, that's a big concern, is just making sure I don't ever want someone to feel like, oh my gosh, I just bought this. How do I get in touch with this person? You know what I mean? And right. So that's why I think these are so important. But I really appreciate that. So how have things been going with you?
I'm kind of busy working on a project. I'm right now putting together, for my other business, for the career management side, mm-hmm. I'm putting together a package for interviewing.
Good.
Because, people need the resume, but then they go, oh my goodness, I got an interview. And then they get the sweaty palms and they don't, know how they're going to answer all of the questions or come prepared. So they're short chapters. So I have like 10 chapters. So I have 8 of them done.
Good for you.
Yeah. So it's coming.
So is that going to be like an upsell to the resume service?
Yes. I'll upsell, although I'm hoping to make it the main sell, one of the main sells.
Mm. Yeah, because that's a really good topic. Like, what do you do when you get there?
Yeah.
It's because a lot of that's where a lot of people fumble is, you might look great on paper, but you don't necessarily know how to present yourself or sell yourself. It's awkward,
Right.
I get
and people
that.
Get nervous because they feel as though that interviewer is making a judgment about them, mm-hmm. Personally. They take it personally.
Yeah. If you want to drop the link again for your resume website, I would gladly put that in the resources today.
Oh, sure.
My hope is, I don't know that we have anyone else in the group right now who deals with that, but my hope is that if we keep it in our notes, that maybe we can do some get some potential JV going for you.
Oh, okay.
With other people, like people in the group.
Mm-hmm. And there are some free downloads on the website as well, under resources.
Oh, good. I'll showcase those then. That'll make sure that people click.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. All right, my friend. Would you like to chat about anything else today?
No, I think I'm good. If I can just get this done and put a pin in it, I will be happy.
I understand that completely. You sound like me last week before we launched the bundle. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to lose all my hair. If I could just get it started, I'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, of course, yesterday we launched on a holiday. And so,
Mm-hmm.
like, we launched, and then the first sale didn't come for a couple of hours. So I was like, what did I do? What did I do? Did I just, you know, a whole little community is counting on me to do something special for them. What did I just do? It's the fun of working for yourself. You know,
Yes.
I once saw a cartoon strip, and it's like Monday, you're like, this is great, I can do this. You know, Tuesday, you're like, oh, I'm not making as much as I want to do. Wednesday, you're like, oh my gosh, where's all my money? I can't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop doing this. And Thursday, you start getting money again. And Friday, you're like, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, my friend. Well, I'll go ahead and mute you. You know, if you have any other problems, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I will definitely get that in the resources because I love your message. And I feel like it can help so many people because we all need jobs. We all need to work, right? And it's not, and for those of you listening to the replay, like learning how to talk to people and present yourself isn't just something for folks who work in the offline world. It's also something for people who work in the online world. I can tell you that in the course of building my team, one of the things I had to do was have these virtual interviews with people and try to get a sense of who they were and what their skill set was. And, you know, so if you're thinking that what Brenda is offering may only be good for you in the offline space when you're at your offline job, it's good all around. Especially, I think if you're a service provider, it could really do you some good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start jammering about bundles, my friends. And if anyone has anything they want to talk about, throw it in the chat box, and I will address you before we wrap up today. All right, so we have launched our bundle. Let me grab the page before I go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so we did go ahead and we launched the bundle yesterday, which is really great. As most of you know, what makes the bundle unique is two different factors. First of all, the only people who are able to contribute to this are current members of our Use PLR community. And that means that if you are part of my community, if you are someone who is learning what to do with PLR, or you are someone who has a message to share, this bundle is there to help you grow your reach within your, to reach new people, to touch new spaces. And the second thing that makes it really unique is that the front end is all PLR, and then the upsell is all PLR training, which I think is so important because so many times, just like we were talking about with Kara, is, you know, you get your PLR and then it's like, what do I do now? Or it just kind of sits in a box, basically, a virtual box. And, you know, sometimes we forget it's even there. So that's why the upsells, the upgrade is all about all that training that you need to get it off the ground and actually start making money with it. So I did want to just walk you guys through this and let you know what's going on, just in case. You know that I always say, if it doesn't serve you, then please don't, you know, let it rest. You don't need it if it doesn't serve you. But if it does serve you, then you may want to consider it. So let's see. We have Master PLR, Susie O'Day. They do health and wellness PLR, and they've contributed a huge health and wellness bundle. We have coloring PLR from Raven Monique over at Color PLR Monthly. We have some journaling PLR from Jennifer Magnesi over at Health and Wellness PLR. This is super interesting. Charlene did this. Most of you know Charlene comes to our Power Hours regularly, and she runs Search by Burke. So these are email templates for your follow-up series. Charlene makes killer emails, and she does it really quickly, and she delivers you great content, but that costs money, and people can't always, don't always have it in their budget to spend money, right? So this is a great solution for that. These are templates designed by Charlene. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've paid 3 figures to work with Charlene before. So anything that she puts out that can help you, and especially in the long run, I love to shout it from the rooftops because I know the value that you're getting. So we have a content starter pack over here, project management or productivity, sorry. Some health stuff, some garden stuff, weight loss, all that fun stuff. And then here is the upgrade. The first part of the upgrade is our VIP training package, and it includes our PLR Success Steps Journal, which Kara, I can actually get you. If you want to drop me your email in the chat box, I'll actually send you that link. That might help you. It's a free gift that the journal and the group are both free things for my community, so we'll be sure to get you that. But you get access to all of our training prior to 2020, and then you get access to this great lead magnet workshop. And this is what I was talking to you about. This is the Printables Design School by Planning Addicts. Jen Brockman, she is super great. planningaddicts.com is where you'll want to go for that. Justin from Tools for Motivation, he put in his PLR in practice. And then you've got Low Content Empire in Minutes. That is by PLR of the month. That's who it is. So I believe, let me just double check their website really quick to make sure I give you the right information. Yep, plrofthemonth.club is that one. So that's plrofthemonth.club. And then Jen is planningaddicts.com. And then we have a huge template a huge pack of templates, also from Jen Brockman, and marketing design hacks from Chad Elgezer. He's a lot of people know him from Strategic PLR. He also teaches people how to use PLR, and he's also a PLR seller, just like me. And then we have a social media marketing kit, which was done by our very own Angel Santos from Christian Sheepreneur. And if you are looking at Facebook or any way to grow your social media presence, I would highly encourage you to get in touch with Angel. If you don't feel like you have the resources to work with her right now, I would highly consider getting something like this if it truly suits you, because she is a really great teacher of things. And I think she may even have a free consultation. I know she did at one point, but that's Christian Sheepreneur Academy. So you can go ahead and find her. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I can always get in touch with her on your behalf. That's not a problem. So next up, we are doing Use PLR for passive income. Super excited about that. And then we are going to be doing paleo pregnancy. So we, even though I don't sell low content journals, because I know that they've been so popular, we formatted and restructured our whole food site. And one of the things that I've started doing is adding in those journals, the PLR version of them. I don't know how to sell low content, but I do know that it's that important that I've been adding it to my packs because it does seem to serve my end user. So paleo pregnancy and Use PLR for passive income, which is gonna be fun. And then I'm thinking, then we're gonna look at using PLR for blog posts. So we got that coming up as well. Who have we been talking to? Melanie Davis from useyourplr.com. She spoke with us on a Power Hour last year. She does the PLR rewriting service, and she is, we are talking about her coming back and visiting us again. She's, for those of you who don't know Melanie, she's really good at what she does. I'm actually testing her service this month so that I can kind of get a better feel of everything. And then we have Ellen Finkelstein from Change the World Marketing, who is really great. And she's actually someone that I used to coach with. I used to have as a coach. And she is going to be coming on board. I told her we're not even going to talk about when she's coming until after the bundle's over, because right now I'm kind of in like a bundle bubble. So when that's done, though, you know, we'll be glad to bring her on board. She's really great with PowerPoints and all things marketing, hence Change the World Marketing. And what else do I have for you guys today? Geez, Brenda, you were right. It's only 1:32, and I feel like I'm running out of things to say. You're a very smart cookie, my friend. So let's see. I do want to let you know, where are you? Okay. UsePLR.com. If you need any free reports on using your PLR, you can go over here. We still have our Use PLR to Rock Your 2020 product. That's our latest and greatest. Our free reports are kind of hiding because we are restructuring the site, but if you go up to free PLR training, you can get access to all of our reports, and they will help you grow your business. And of course, if you have any questions on them, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you, Kara. Yeah, I'll get all of that to you in an email. I'll do it right after this, actually. Well, actually, right after this, I'm supposed to get in touch with my VA because for bundle fun, but it should be there within the hour, within the next hour or two. Let's just throw that in there. All right, my friends. Does anyone else have anything they want to chit chat about today? Anything that you want me to, any topics you want me to focus on so that I can cover it in a future Power Hour? Any concerns that you have? Anything going around the PLR world that you want to chat about? Just let me know. I'm always available in the group. I'm also Rachel at useplr.com, and you guys know that you have, sorry, I'm just doing my notes while we're doing this. You guys know that you always have access to me however you need me. So next week, my Pops is actually, he's going to have like an in and out procedure on Monday. So I'm clearing my schedule. Mom's going to be with him Monday. I'm going to be with him Tuesday because she can't get off work. And just make sure everything's going smooth. So we will not be meeting next week. The next time we will meet is, I don't know. Oh my gosh, March the 3rd. So that's kind of crazy, right? And that's actually also my cancer anniversary. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I did have cancer a couple of years back, thyroid cancer, nothing horrible. But they yanked me. That's why I have a nice little scar. Okay, well, if anyone has any questions or needs me for anything, please reach out to me, Rachel at useplr.com. I can definitely see you guys in the group, and I'll get that information to you, Kara. And Ruthanne says, thankful for us. You were good. Oh, thank you. Kara says, I'm glad you recovered well. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't dwell on it very much because I know that a lot of folks have had much harder cancer journeys, and I'm very fortunate. But I will say, like, whenever it's talked about, I do mention, though, that thyroid cancer is something like people tend to be like, oh, that's no big deal. But after my surgery, you know, you get into these groups online, especially your doctor recommends that you chat with other people. And there was a woman who was younger than me who actually passed away from her thyroid surgery. Same kind of cancer. Crazy. There's another woman who's, she was so advanced with this like non-bad cancer that her doctor actually cried when he gave her results. So that's the only reason I say that is because you never know. Don't sweep it under the rug, my friends, because you never know. But thank you very much. Okay, well then I will see you guys next week. Reach out to me if you need anything and talk to you in the group. All right, take care, everybody.